Many of you have been asking when I'm going to get back to finishing this addition on our house here in Virginia. Well, it's finally happening. Hey everybody, this is Bill with Live Simple, Live Free. And many of you have been asking about this addition, and some of you have even said you're really eager to see it finished. Well, believe me, so am I. I've been working on this crazy thing for almost 2 years now. I can't believe that. But so what took me so long? Well, I didn't quite finish it the first winter before the weather set in. So then last summer, I should have been an easy thing to finish it up, but just as I got started on it, Barry came to me with this proposition for this flip house that we did last summer. And if you watch that, I had a whole series on that. I spent 5 months last summer working on that, and we got that finished, got it flipped and sold, and that's the money that I used to buy the house in Florida. And then this past winter, we knew that we were buying the house in Florida, and we were planning to go to Florida around the 1st of January. So the plan was for me to finish this up in December before we left for Florida. And then the first weekend in December, I injured my knee. Remember, I tore the meniscus, and I spent most of the month of December hobbling around on crutches, and I couldn't get any of this work done. And then we went to Florida, and we were down there for, through May. So I just haven't had a chance to get it done. I'm very eager to get it done. I'm tired of living here with an addition that's only half finished. So what I need to do right now is the siding, which 2 years in a row I tried to finish the outside and finish the siding before the weather set in, and it didn't happen. It's going to happen now. So as you can see, our house here in Virginia, that's the original house. This is the addition part, and I'd finished the siding and I replaced that siding as well, so the siding ties in all the way through. And then over here I did the wall, but I didn't finish the peak. So I need to finish the peak, and then I also need to do the siding on the back side. Which is this wall right here. It's not really that much square footage left, just this and that. So hopefully it won't take me too long. Once I do that, I will actually be completely finished with the outside, and I'm very excited to be able to say that. So now that I'm finished the gable end, it's time to start on the back here. And the first thing I need to do is put the inside corner vinyl right there in that corner. Now ever since I put this addition on and tied it to the main house, I've had this big hole here. And it has not been an issue for the weather because I have this big huge overhang, comes out 4 feet or more, so it's completely protected from the weather. But twice now I've had birds making nests in there, so I tried to cover it with masking tape to keep them out. Unfortunately now when I put this new corner piece in here, I'll be able to cover that so birds can't get in anymore. So this is the corner piece. It's pretty dirty because it sat out in the weather over the winter. I did clean the front part here. This just goes right into here, and the siding goes in this way and in this way. And up here there isn't any siding on this side, but there is down at the bottom. So down here I actually have to get this in behind this siding here, and it's cut a little bit too close. So especially down here, I'm going to have to cut a little bit of the siding so I can slide this in behind it so the siding goes into here. I'm not going to film that because it's going to be tedious. So now I've got that corner piece in, and as you can see down here the siding is tucked into it the way it should be. But here's the plan. This siding is old. It's probably 20 years old. It's brittle, it's dirty, it's stained. The plan is to replace the siding for the entire house, and that's white. This is the new siding, and as you can see it's gray. It's a different color. So what I'm going to do is put the new gray siding on this side, and I'm just going to leave that. This is still a little bit of a gap here, but that's enough to stop the birds. And like I said, it's underneath of that awning or that overhang, so it's not going to be a problem with the weather. So I'm just going to leave it like that until such time as I can replace all the siding on this wall, which will probably be next summer. But this will be good for now. Okay, now this side is a little higher than that side, so I have some leeway here. I can pull it up tight to nail it, or leave it down loose to nail it. So I'm going to leave this side loose, and that side I'll pull up a little bit, and hopefully they should level out so that when I get to the top they're the same. Otherwise I put that piece across the top of the door and they won't line up. Okay, so once again, over here I pulled that up tight. See, this has some room there. I did not pull these up tight, and now it's level all the way across. You have some wiggle room to straighten things out as you go. Now, I've showed this in previous videos about siding, but it bears saying again. When you nail it in, you don't nail it all the way tight. You leave some space there and you put it in the middle of the slot. That's because when this vinyl siding heats up in the sun and then the temperature drops and it cools down, the siding actually expands. And if you have these drawn tight against the wall, when it expands, you'll see ripples in it. That'll disappear after it cools again. But I leave some gap on both ends, room for expansion. Nail it in the middle of the slot. That's why they have slots here instead of holes. And don't nail it all the way in. That way it gives it plenty of room to move and expand in the heat and the cold without seeing ripples and bubbles in the siding. Now there's an exterior light going right here for this back stoop, but I need another one of those mounting blocks, vinyl mounting blocks for that, and I don't have one. So I can't continue on this until I go to the store and get one. Now for this top piece of siding that goes right up against the soffit, I have this special tool that makes these little barbs here. Oops, wrong way. Makes these little barbs. And then this is the top cap strip. It gets nailed to the wall. Then all I do is just slide this little barb up inside it. This is nailed. Slide that up inside of there. It locks in place with no visible nails. Isn't that cool? Once you get it in there, it's pretty hard to get it out, but fortunately I can slide it this way. So this top piece right here was a real puzzle piece. This has got to go all the way over. I got my top cap here and I got the barbs here. It's going to be a bear just to get in place. And there it is. Snaps right in. No visible nails. And it won't go anywhere. How cool is that? Pretty cool system. All right, all snapped in. Well, after almost 2 years of delays, I finally got this thing done on the outside, got all the siding done. I'm so happy to have it done. So, thanks for watching. Live simple, live free, you be blessed.